Good evening, guys. I'm sorry to stream so late. So I just got done walking my dogs. I got home like an hour ago. So I got off of work and my original plans for today all just kind of didn't work out like usual. Another day at the office, right? Anybody who follows my channel, they're probably like, what else is new, right? Right? It's like another day didn't work out the way you planned, June. You don't say. So, anyways, almost finished this gallon. Anyways, after work, I just did met us with some people. I have some ideas, and then things got conversation. We got carried away in conversation, and everything. So, anyways, I got out. I had dinner, had a beer, got out late. So, I'll just tell you guys what my idea is. Hey, what's up, Tara? What's up? So here's my idea that I'm about to do. Not this coming weekend because my kids are coming to visit this weekend. So this weekend I have just I'm gonna spend time with my girls and that's it. But next weekend I have free because I'm going to go up to Noonan, Georgia, where there's a Great Pyrenees Rescue. Belle and Sebastian, my friend Ingrid. So she is, really good friends with the Great Pyrenees Rescue. Hey, what's up, our favorite groomer? What's up, Patty? So, anyways, Patty, can you believe I got home an hour ago? I got home an hour ago, and I just got done walking my dogs. So I'm about to go to Walmart because I got done walking my dogs, and I was about to feed them, and I forgot that I didn't. That the thing is, I've been so busy. Oh, I've been so busy. Oh my God. So I remember now I remember the bag was empty and I was like, oh, I got to give some more dog food. That was last night. So last night I actually went to Pet Supermarket because they were still open. And so I got I got 4 cans of the backyard, what is that? By Merrick. Anyways, it was really good dog canned food, right? So I got that at Pet Supermarket because I was able to get there before they closed at 9. But then I just wanted to get something to just hold them over and mix with the dog food I had left, right? And then boom, I was out this morning. And so I remember this morning telling myself on my way home, I'm gonna mail this 4-leaf clover that I picked for Go Groomer, Amy. I'm gonna mail that to her, stop at the post office, mail that to her. I'm gonna buy some dog food because I usually stop by Pet Supermarket and get the Core Rev Raw. It's like raw, dry, freeze-dried raw food mixed with the kibble. They seem to like it, along with some canned food. I like to mix it for them. Or like to get the Stella and Chewy's at this pet boutique here near my house. Stella and Chewy's, they love that too. But anyways, but the thing is, at this hour, where am I gonna go to get dog food? What's open right now? So I'm about to go to Kroger, and because I like to stay in my lane. Grooming's my thing. I don't really know a lot about nutrition. That's why I just go for the expensive dog food. I just go for whatever is expensive. I figure if it costs a lot, it probably is good for my dogs, right? So that's how I make my decisions on dog food. Just whatever seems expensive, and well, I look at the ingredients too. So I was wondering if you guys were to go to Walmart for your dog on emergency because I just walked them for an hour. They're probably starving. I just got home an hour ago. I left my house 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah. So I've been gone all day. I let him out this morning. We didn't even walk this morning though. I just let him hang out for a little bit because I was in a hurry. I didn't have time for a walk. So and I fed them, but they were cool inside the house. But then they were inside the house all day. So I walked them for an hour. Now they're probably hungry, and nobody's giving me any suggestions. Like, oh my God, what do I buy at Walmart? Like, that's not going to give them explosive diarrhea or like because every time I've tried to get them Walmart food. I've tried their what you call it, no, not Walmart, it was at Kroger. I tried Kroger's Abound, and it seemed the ingredients are awesome. I'm not trying to talk any bad about Abound. It seems like great dog food, the Kroger brand, the higher end grain free dog food. my dogs, they have diarrhea every time they eat it, and I usually think to myself, they just got to get used to it. They just got to get used to it, you know. But no, even after like a week or two, it's like their stool never really hardens, you know. It's always nasty, so I don't think that really works for my dogs. Let's see here. Kelly says, expensive food is not always the best food. The only food I buy for my dog at Walmart is Rachel Ray Nutrition. I seen that. Okay, so you recommend Rachel Ray. I considered that before, but you know, I was just like, is that just a, you know, for her name brand? Otherwise, I'll go to the Tractor Supply and buy For Health. For Health. Okay. There's a tractor store near my house actually. I might look for that For Health. Okay. I love Kroger for dog items. Not sure on food, but toys. Yeah, exactly. I like that. I like that dog aisle at Walmart. I usually get one. Let's see, Beneful. Oh, see, I want to stay away from Beneful. I used to feed my dog Angel Beneful when I just had Angel and I was a new dog owner. And I don't know. Now that I know a little bit more, I'm just like, oh, I don't know about Beneful. You know. I make my own dog food, so if you need to make food fast, I would do a low-fat hamburger, rice, beans, veggies. Hold them up. Okay, low-fat hamburger. Okay, should I cook the hamburger or just give it to them raw? I grabbed some of the refrigerated stuff in a pickle. And my dog's like, oh, okay, David T. Hey, what's up, David T? Emergency dog food run to Walmart. Rachel Ray Nutrition. Okay, there's two for Rachel Ray. I've never tried Rachel Ray. Okay, so I might try that. I have two with picky tummies. I have two with picky tummies, and we use that to cut a couple times. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good to know. Auntie Cheryl, thank you so much, Auntie Cheryl. All right, I think I'm gonna go get some Rachel Ray then. I use kangaroo-based one regularly though. Okay, the only thing about I tried that. I went to the Korean grocery store because the Korean grocery store has all kinds of weird stuff, chicken beaks and all this stuff. So I went there and I got a bunch of chicken organs, beef organs, and some of the lean meat as well. And I tried making my own dog food raw and stuff at home. I just don't. I don't have time for all that calculating the ratio and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't want to make my own dog food at home. I'd rather just go and get something, and that way, if they have diarrhea, I don't. I can blame it on Rachel Ray. I was kidding. I haven't tried Rachel Ray yet. I don't want to say. Purina Beneful is grain free. I don't know. I have a pit with a sensitive stomach. Yeah, my dog has my pit's got a sensitive stomach too. Well, he's a pit mix. And skin, have food, yeah. That's the thing with pitties. Like Dexter, if he gets like allergic reaction to the food, he gets bumps all over, and I just don't like that. Yeah, no benefit. I'm with you, Nikki. That was Kelly that said she has a sensitive pit. Sheila Westermer, you can cook some oatmeal. I don't want to do that. You know, I mean, nothing against that. It's just I get tired of picking up soft poop, and I find tonight was so awesome. Their poop was solid. I was like, this is amazing. I got it, you know? And then, oh my God, now I'm out of food. Kirkland from Costco. Yeah, I like the Kirkland brand. They did pretty good with the Kirkland one. I cooked the hamburger. Okay. Or cook some rice and chicken. Yeah, but at this hour, I don't know if I want to be doing all this cooking, you know? Also, I gotta sleep, you know what I'm saying? What time is it? Oh my God, it's after midnight. What do you guys do? There's like more people interacting at midnight. I gotta start streaming at midnight. Holy cow. Um, Tattooed Bee says, I would blend the vegetables so they will eat it. Okay. Tara says, yes, just blend chickpeas, rice, and sweet potato. Y'all think I'm about to like bust out in my kitchen and start cutting and cooking and stuff? It's midnight. It's after midnight. The whole point of going to Walmart right now and getting some dog food is I don't want to cook nothing. What? These people. Get some onions, get some garlic. You want to saute them. Make sure you want to saute them. Make sure it's caramelized, you know, make sure GBD, golden brown and delicious. I'm not in the mood for all that right now. It's after midnight. What the? What? Oh my goodness, y'all gonna get me cooking and everything after midnight. Oh, this is crazy. This isn't at Walmart, but I've put my dog on Fresh Pet and Freedom Blue Buffalo, and their coat is all okay. Okay, you know what? I like Fresh Pet. I like Fresh Pet, and Fresh Pet is at Kroger. I think I might just make a Kroger run. Oh my goodness! And just that reminded me. But this Kroger right now, I actually their fridge. That's why I'm gonna Walmart. Now I remember. I went to Kroger right by my house. They're rearranging the aisles and stuff. It's all kind of going under construction. So the fridge that had the Fresh Pet, it's not there now, and I don't know what they did with it. So that's why I need to go to Walmart. That's right. Okay. Otherwise, I would go get Fresh Pet at Kroger. I was wondering about that Beneful because last time, yeah, the Beneful, my dogs just don't do good on it. Eggs and meat with Kirkland is easy and works. Okay, eggs and meat again. I'm not about to cook no eggs. I don't care if eggs only take a few minutes. I gotta heat the pan. I gotta put oil on it. But I still gotta shower. Okay, I still have to shower. Holy cow! I raised my last two dogs on Purina Smart Blend, and my corgi lived Purina Smart Blend. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Purina Smart Blend. Smart Blend. And my corgi lived to 18 years old. Wow, never any vet issues wow. Those were the days, right? Was that in the 80s? I remember in the 80s, dogs lived to be like 32, you know? It's like, no, I was kidding, not 30, but I remember 23. 23 was not uncommon, right? Back in the 80s, dogs living to 23 years old, that was not uncommon. It's like these days, they barely make the five. And my Chinese crested, this is Tyla Schulzner. Taya Schulzner says, and my Chinese crested eats it now with no issues. Okay, so that's Purina Smart Blend. Okay. Nikki Hammond, I'm in Canada and buy my kangaroo food at Pet Value. Okay. It's called Signature. Wow, Signature. Okay. That's pretty cool. A signature is kind of like a Zotograph, right? I'm just kidding. Yep, same with mine. Breaks out in hives. This is Kelly. Same with mine. Breaks out. Did I read that name? Yes, Nikki says. Kelly says, yep, same with mine. Breaks out in hives, and he's even had open sores that oozed out stuff 2 days after. Oh my God, he ate Purina One. Wild something. I can't even recall the whole name. Oh my goodness. And then the thing is, nothing against Purina One. Pitties just seem to have the sensitive stomach, and my dog Dexter too. It's probably a good brand. It's just that it doesn't work with all dogs, you know. Okay, Putster, what's up, Putster? Amateur Superfan. It's 9 a.m. It's 9 p.m. in Cali. Oh, okay. That's why if everybody on the West Coast is like, just cook a meal, just get the vegetables, just blend up some chickpeas, because you're on the West Coast. Aha. That's why, and you're also chill. I'm on the East Coast, They're like, why is this guy freaking out? David T. I'm trying to be productive, but you're interrupting. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get some dog food here, and everybody is trying to get me to cook. Like what? I'm like trying to say I don't want to cook. It's after midnight over here. I'm tired. I just got home an hour ago. I walked my dogs for an hour. They're tired. I'm tired. I don't want to cook. So I'm about to go to Walmart. It's the only place open. What can I get? And people, oh man, they might like California rolls. Get some of that sashimi. I'm an hour behind you. Oh, what's up, Anna? Anna says she's an hour behind me. Oh, everybody's probably getting upset. Fine then. Man, look at this guy asking for help. We give him some help. He got a bad attitude about it. LOL. If it's cooking, make them bake it. It'll make it worth it for you. If I put bacon in it, it won't make it to their bowl. I don't care if it has chicken liver on it. If it has bacon and chicken liver, I'm eating it. LOL, I'm a night owl, Patty. Oh, wow, okay. That's pretty cool because I am too. That's good to know. I'm gonna email you late at night. No, it's kidding. Hello, it's us. It's us who have insomnia. Saxy whips. I personally avoid any and all Purina products. Beneful almost kill my dog, and I'd use Neutro. It's a pretty good food. Neutro. Okay. You, You sound hoarse. Are you okay? I'm not. So in an earlier stream this today, I kind of explained what's going on. My nose and throat. It gets to the point where I feel like I can't even breathe. It gets all caught up. And I've dealt with it ever since I was a kid. I used to lay awake at night just thinking I was gonna die. Really, I would cry because I would think like I'm gonna just die. I'm not gonna be able to breathe. And I would be scared to sleep. I would be scared to fall asleep because I would feel like if I fall asleep and I'm not actively breathing, through my mouth because I couldn't breathe through my nose, then I thought I was gonna die and I would get scared. I would cry and stuff. So anyways, fast forward to my sophomore year in high school back in like 94. But anyways, they drilled my no, it was like 93. Anyways, they drilled not drilled. They cut a hole through my nasal passage back in there with the laser. They went in there with the laser and made a hole inside my nasal through my nasal cavity and right directly like to the back of my throat so that because my nasal cavities then are too small. Anyways, so oh my God, funny story. I was waiting for my dad when after it was about 2 weeks, a couple weeks after the surgery, right? So everything, I'm all recovered. I'm out. I'm moving around a little bit, and I'm waiting for my dad. I'm at his body shop at night, right? He goes into the office. I'm in the car, and all of a sudden I can't breathe again. I was like, the surgery didn't work, I'm freaking out. I couldn't breathe, and then it felt like I could blow. It felt like it was moving. Something was shifting in there, right? So I just blew as hard as I could, and boom, a giant spongy piece of like it looked like a piece of brain. It looked like a piece of brain came out, right? And I freaked out. I literally like put it in a paper tissue, threw it away, and I didn't tell anybody because I thought, looking back at it now, it's so stupid. I thought that a piece of brain had shot out of my nose. I thought that the laser may have maybe cut up in my brain or something. Like while because I was under anesthesia. I don't know what they did. So I was like, the doctor must have missed, and he cut a piece of my brain. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm already kind of, slow. Like what? And so I asked the doctor when we went back for a checkup. I asked the doctor. I was like, did you cut a piece of my brain? And he couldn't hold his laugh. He started laughing, and I was like, I actually felt a little upset. I was like, why is this dude laughing? He cut a piece of my brain with the laser, and I blew it out my nose, and he's laughing about it. I can be like, I can have severe day. I don't even know if I'm dreaming right now. Am I in a coma? You know? And he goes, if I drilled a piece of your brain out, we wouldn't be having this conversation. He was like, and he explained what happened. He said when that happens, the mucus and everything starts to build around it. It gets spongy like that, and it starts to fold. And so when it came out like that, it looked like a folded up piece of brain, you know. But it wasn't a brain. It wasn't a small brain. It was, anyways. Now that I grossed everybody out, oh my God! If you all the possible bodily functions displayed by Jun Sun Yoon. Okay, Saxy whips. I personally avoid any and all pure. Okay, I already said. Oh my goodness. See, it's the brain. He literally cut the brain out of my head. Kelly, same here, Saxy. It's 6:13 my time. Tattooed B says, if you don't want to cook, you can give them canned tuna, minute rice, and some frozen vegetable. Canned tuna minute. Oh my goodness. No, you know what? That was a great idea. I actually have canned tuna at home. No, I don't. Freak. I don't. I ate it. I remember I ate it. I was searching through all your videos to see which ones. This is our favorite groomer. This is Patty. I was searching through all your videos to see which ones to put on my website, but hard to choose because they are all what? They are all good. I was about to say, I thought you were gonna say the opposite. It's hard to choose because I'm trying to find one where you don't ramble. Just have a full page of your videos for educate. Wow, thank you, Patty. I mean, I hope. I was told that. I mean, I got fired because I was told that, you know, the clients at that shop didn't like my videos, so I got fired. So just be careful, Patty. Fair warning, just fair warning. Saxy whips for pets. I'd avoid grains and chicken. Salmon and brown rice is really good. If there's a Pet Supplies Plus, buy Redford brand. But Neutro's okay. There's another vote for Neutro. Oh, David T, your puppy is so cute. He just recently passed June. Ty, oh, David T. Some apples, carrots with a can of tuna. Okay, okay. Throw in a blender. And cook. No cooking needed. Yeah, but I gotta clean the blender. My mom uses a blender, and this probably got like a bunch of, they call it gochugaru and red peppers, but it's like red pepper paste and stuff. They literally, oh my god, oh my goodness. Okay, let me. It's probably because of batteries. Oh, yeah, I probably actually better get going. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me turn the Bluetooth off. There we go. That way it doesn't mess up with the stream here. Okay, hey, IAMS, it's always a safe. Oh, IAMS is, so Nikki says IAMS is always a safe bet too. Okay, come to think of it. Okay. Sherry says, love your channel. Tara, and I know, Tara says, I know, I saw that on TLC where a kid snorted out a clot. No way, really? Wow, another kid snorted out a clot. Wow, that's what it's, now I know what to call it. Now when I next time I tell that story, Tara, I'm gonna let people know. A lady named Tara let me know that what I actually did was I snorted out a clot. I didn't even know that that was a term for it. I didn't know what I did. I thought I blew my brains out. That's what I told people. I blew my brains out. But snorted out a clot sounds much more. David T, thanks, Tara. Assuming you're talking about my profile image, one of my favorite pics. Have another litter of Havanese running around the floor. Oh, nice, nice. And the Havanese are from Havana, Cuba. Wow. Anyways, June says funny story about the piece of brain. Cool story, bro. Cool story, June. Anyways, amateur Superman. Bro, I would have laughed if I was in the room listening to you ask the doc. You're right. if the brain got lasered off, yeah, the doctor could. He started cracking up, and I was like offended. I was offended. I was like, why are you laughing? Like, I was dead serious. And I think that's what made it more funny to him, because I was serious. Like, I wasn't just asking like a joke. I was serious. And I think that's why he couldn't hold his laughter. Anyways, so I had my whole brain. The good news is he didn't cut a piece of my brain out. Walmart has canned tuna. LOL. Just look how upset he got that he ate the can of tuna. Exactly. I think I was more upset with the fact that I forgot that I had eaten it. It's like, what? How could I have forgotten that? Okay. Pudgster says, you make us laugh, June. Oh, thank you, guys. I mean, you made me laugh. Holy cow. Okay. Tara's talking to David T, so I don't even want to read that. They're having their own conversation. That's crazy. They come on my channel, you come on my page, and you're gonna talk to amongst each other on my time. No, I was kidding. I'm just kidding. What is she saying? I have a Havanese, so I wanted a Havanese so badly. I got a Cavachon though, and I love her too. Now are proud getting a Zuchan. So for those of you who don't know, a Zuchan is a Shih Tzu mixed with the Bichon, I believe. Kelly, if I blended up fruits and veggies and tried to give it to my dog, he'd be totally ticked off at me. I think so. Dexter especially. Oh my God, Dexter would give me that side eye. That side eye. I don't like that. I'm like, hey, I feed you. Don't give me that side eye. Joanne, I don't know. My dogs eat Whole Foods meat. Okay. While I dine on McDonald's, I wouldn't buy anything at Walmart I would for myself. Okay. You better take us with you, or we all better stop talking, LOL. Or you're gonna be up till, exactly, right? Okay, Danielle Johnson, but I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive while I'm doing this, because people flip out, especially on YouTube and online. People are like, don't drive while you're streaming. So, let's see, dogfoodadvisor.com. Okay, this is a good link to see different brands and breaks. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna pull that page up then while I'm at Walmart. Thank you so much, Danielle. Tara, dude, you crack me up. Thank you. June, you better start your car up to charge your battery. Yeah, that's probably what happened. It's like no, they turn the stage lights off. It's like wrap it up, buddy. Your time's up. And it's like I'm still telling jokes. No, I got one more joke. I promise this one will hit. I know it's not been hitting all night, but I got one last joke I've been holding. They're turning off the light. No, please don't. And wrap it up. Okay. David T, for those of you who don't know June, just hedge his bet about a Zuchan at the end by saying, I believe. Exactly. As long as I say I believe at the end, it's probably safe. Whatever I could say, I could just say, I think I'm the most handsome, manliest featured Asian man I have ever seen in real life. I believe. Amateur super fan. When the car went blank, I got legit scared. That's what happens when you just ramble on and you can't even get the audience going. They just shut the lights off on you. Lesson learned. I gotta learn to wrap it up. Tara, sweet Danielle. Tara says, "Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to pop back on and let us know if you needed to jump a car." No, I'm good. I started the engine. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get a. Oh yeah, there it is. So I always have Kostrad on me. Oh my god. I just totally missed my mouth. Oh, there it is. I don't know. There's my work clothes. I'm not sure how safe that is. But I don't want to go through the effort of opening up another one, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing because every groomer does that. Every groomer I know does that. They blow up. Okay. Okay. Oh man, it's getting tight. Okay. Danielle says, this site has been my go-to since I got my first cat. She's 8 now with no health issues, lots of love and care going into her food finding process. You know what's crazy is that when I'm doing my podcast, even recording over Bluetooth, when you hear the coughing, then that's exactly what I'm doing. And I ask myself, like, dude, you are the last person that should be talking in public. Seriously. I tell myself that. I'm like, with your throat issue, with your nose issue, constantly making you feel like you're choking, your voice starts cracking, all this stuff. You're so I feel like I hear this voice in my head, like, dude, you're so disgusting. Like, dude, you're so freaking gross. You put on a clinic of bodily fluids every time you stream or podcast. People just don't like that. That's what I tell myself. Well, that's what I hear. But then I have to just tell myself, shut up. Shut up. You got 2 girls you got to take care of. Shoot, you got mouths to feed. Can't be listening to that kind of self-doubt, like, shut up, And what I like to tell everybody is when you hear that voice in your head saying you're no good, your voice sucks, you got no voice. Just remember that everybody has a voice. If you have a message that you want to share, you got a voice, And if you can't actually speak, if you lost your voice, write it in written form. There's blogs, you can do free blogs. You can paint, you can draw pictures. There's even apps where you can even make pictures and cartoons and stuff like that. Express yourself however you want. If you have a message you want to share it. Even if your voice sucks, even if you choke and cough and do all this stuff. Hopefully by me just doing this, it'll inspire someone else, because they'll say, holy cow, if this guy has this many subscribers and he sucks, I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Kelly, it's just dog fur. It probably is. All that small, tiny little danger and dog fur that just gets caught and it goes in my nose and stuff. And the crazy thing is, I don't breathe See, like that, it seems clear, but it's not. It's all back there. I feel it because my nasal cavities are so small and tiny, and they're full. It's just that direct hole that they made through with the laser, so I can breathe through my nose. But the what I just thought about when you said that it's just the dog fur is when I'm breathing. Maybe it is going right directly into my, rather than being filtered through my nasal cavities like normal people, it's going right directly into my throat. And so it's, causing my throat more irritation. So what was wrong with your throat? So my throat, I mean, I would lose my voice like crazy. I would just go months without, I would go hoarse. And, we would go to the doctors, they would test for laryngitis, strep, everything. And then, like, they couldn't figure out what it was. And it was only my sophomore year when we went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, he figured out it's not really the throat. The throat is getting irritated, but it's because my nasal cavities are too small. So the air doesn't really flow well. And so it's easy to get clogged up. And then my adenoids, which are like the tonsils for your nose, and I didn't even know that, but they're behind your nasal cavity, that's too big. So they had to remove that because it was too big, it was blocking it. And they had to just drill a hole down there because my nasal cavities were too small. So, that's what causes all the irritation in my throat, is because I have a direct hole right to my throat. The crazy thing is, when I went to the dentist recently, they took an x-ray of my teeth. We found out there's a third teeth right here inside my gums. I have a third tooth right here in the front. Isn't that crazy? And I was like, that explains why my teeth are so crooked right there. I got crooked teeth. I was like, that's why it's so crooked. I got a third tooth in my... Anyways, I'm all jacked up. I don't even know how I survived up to this long. So Kelly says, it's not going to kill you, plus the 5-second rule. Nice. Yeah, it's not bad. LOL, I do that too. Too funny you said that. LOL, blow out it. Yeah, exactly. Every groomer. Your tools, blow on it. Your clippers, you take the clipper guards off. Right? I mean, oh my goodness. Tara, do you have eosinophilic esophagus? Yes. Yes, I have eosinophilic esophagus. How did you know? I've been dealing with the eosinophilic esophagus for the past few weeks, I think. Punched her. All right, get to the dog food. Okay, good night. Perfect. Tara, I want to keep all my okay, I'm not even gonna read that. I gotta get going, right? David T. Sorry, forgive me, David T. Patty says, regardless, we all love hanging out with you, June. Thank you so much, Patty. Amateur June, if I had money, I'd pay to have an interview with you because your stories are so... I'm glad they're funny. Thank you. Nikki said, right, I'd listen to June ramble any day. What? I'd either learn or laugh. Right, okay. Tara says, true. No. True. My NG tube taught me that. I've been allergic to it, and it blistered all down the esophagus. Ouch, hard to talk. Do you choke on food? Yeah, I do sometimes. I choke on food. That's crazy. That's funny that you say that. I choke on food sometimes. I thought it's because I just eat too fast. I didn't know that might have been... Maybe that... Because I do choke... I mean, I do eat fast, though. I do eat fast. That probably is why I choke on the food. I almost died. I was sitting in my car. I was so hungry. I didn't eat all day long. It was like 8 o'clock. I went to Kroger. They still had a rotisserie chicken, and it was still warm. I was like, this is my lucky day. They don't usually have rotisserie chickens left at that hour. So I grabbed it, sat in my car, and I was just going in it. My hands were all greasy, and from the rotisserie, I didn't care. And it was hot. I was just like, this is wonderful, right? And I was just eating it, right? And it was great until I got to the breast, and I forgot how like dry the chicken breast can be, the white meat. And I was swallowing it, and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh no! And and then I tried to swallow some water, and I spit the water back out. It was just a lot. And I was like, and then I panicked. I remember thinking, this is how I'm gonna die, alone in my car, choking on rotisserie chicken. I was like, I told myself I'm gonna stop eating so fast. I told myself, Eckhart Tolle, you know, Eckhart, I'm gonna listen to Eckhart Tolle and just eat one bite at a time and just enjoy the, you know, each bite and be in the moment, you know, Eckhart Tolle style, right? Couldn't do it, couldn't do it. I just, oh, shoveled it in my mouth, and then I started choking to death almost. And then what I did was I just like, okay, I remember just telling myself, I'm okay. If I'm gonna die, at least just calm down. You know, just don't die in a panic, right? You're already gonna be embarrassed if you go to heaven, if there's a heaven. You got to tell this story now when you get to heaven about how you got, how you choked on chicken. But anyways, I just calm myself down. I just breathe, and I by relaxing myself and just breathing and just kind of accepting what was happening, I felt it a little bit kind of sliding down, and then I was able to breathe a little bit through my nose, and I got the water again, and I was just trying to like just try to, I just held the water in my mouth, and I was just letting it go down, and it finally went down. I was able to swallow the water, big gulp, and I felt it go down. Oh my God! I was like, I'm alive! I'm alive! Woo! You know, every day since I've just been like a bonus day. You know, it's like that's why I'll stream at 12:40 o'clock if I want. I'll stream at midnight if I want. They say not to. They like it makes you look desperate. Don't stream too much in one day. Forget all that. It's my bonus day, baby. I'm alive. Okay. Diagnosed funny. You are an inspiration. Thank you, Tara. Look up symptoms of the things I mentioned. Okay, I will. The thing that I suffer from, right? Eosinophilic esophagus. Eosinophilic esophagus. I mean, yeah, of course, eosinophilic esophagus. I've had that my whole life. Okay. Let me just catch up with the comments, and then I gotta get going. Nikki says that could also be a vapor lock. Happens to a bunch of family members when we eat fast. It tends to go hand in hand with heartburn, acid indigestion. Okay. Junjun's laughing at me. Junjun's mocking me. Okay, fine. If that's how you want to live your life, Junjun, you mocking me, and you gotta one up me. You gotta be Junjun. You gotta double my name. Come on, make me feel like I was kidding. I was just kidding, Junjun. Danielle says, "LOL, the dog grooming struggle. Never know when the next meal is coming. It's been years since I've heard the words lunch break exactly right, but I like to take motivation from Jim Rohn. He was saying, you know, it's not about what you get, it's about what you become, the skills you gain. And I never wanted to be the guy that says, I never miss lunch. That's one of my main skills. I never miss lunch. You know, that's just, I didn't feel like that would be, I'll be proud to say that. I don't know, David T says, I don't know how people post so many nice pics of their food. I try to take pictures, but usually not before I eat half the plate. Yeah, exactly. Tara says, lock up Jeffree Star's video on same. Okay, look up Jeffree Star's video on, okay. Amateur, I'm gonna go to sleep. Peace out, June. Fine. Go to sleep, amateur super fan. I knew you weren't really a super fan. A super fan probably wouldn't let me know that they were gonna sleep. They would probably just go to sleep without actually telling me to hurt my feelings. Super. I'm just kidding. Now I'm rambling. Now I'm really rambling. Okay, Patty says I gotta go bring my dog. It's late. It's late. That's why my jokes are getting less and less funny. You know, the later and later it gets in the evening, the less and less funny my jokes get. I'm like, anyways. Oh, my jokes are bombing at this point. Patty, good night, Patty. Thank you so much. Danielle, teach me how to remember lunch, please. That's not one of my skills. So you're gonna have to look, you know, somewhere else. Someone else who is a never lunch skipper. You know, they can teach you. They can teach you the ways. Tara says, go room. Okay, I gotta go. Tara says, no, I'm just kidding. Shoot. David T. Well, does it say amateur super fan, June? So you can't blame. It does say amateur super. Oh, that's true. She's not a pro super fan. She was an amateur super fan. Aha. Now it's clear to me. Danielle says, I always forget to eat, LOL, and by the time I remember, I'm sleepy, right? Oh my God, there have been times I just fall asleep in my room. I'll get something and I'll bring it home and I'll eat while I'm watching Netflix. And yeah, it's like, get to Walmart and stream again if you want more votes. No, I think I got it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the Rachel Ray. I'm just gonna get a small thing of Rachel Ray just to hold me over for tonight, just to feed them. So they're not, oh my God, it's already 12:44. I streamed 40 minutes, all right. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go get my dog some food. I'm gonna go with Rachel Ray. If if not Rachel Ray, maybe Neutro. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that website that Danielle told me. What was it? Let me see here. Shoot. Okay, dogfoodadvisor.com. Perfect. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pull that up as well, and just maybe use that to see if they have Rachel Ray and Neutro brands on there, and then see if I can do like a comparison and pick then. But anyways, I'm gonna go get some dog food, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Amateur super fan, aren't you in Cali? You said bedtime so early. Wow, David T. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for making it obvious that she wasn't actually going to sleep. She was just making a very nice way to say, "Hey, June, peace out. You're pretty boring." Thank you very much, David T. Way to point out the obvious. Night, night, everybody. Nikki says night, night. David T says, astute